Hello, I'd like to welcome one, and I'd also like to welcome all back to LEGO Batman 2, and for some reason it feels kind of weird to be wearing my headset. It's plugged in right, though. So, today, we're going to finish the game. Oh, the reason I sound so weird is because I'm having a lot of issues with my nostrils. With my nostril cavities. But, I might be sick, but let's just leave that aside. The thing... Wow, really? Your Batcave is directly opposite of the Wayne complex. That's a fantastic hideout. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make here is... Today, we're tackling the final portion of the game. LEGO Gotham City, which is fucking ass. I've already played it a bit, but the recording stopped, so basically when you stop it, you have to do it all over again. The idea is to get 1 million studs by living in a very rigid world where no multipliers, blah 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 blah, assign themselves. So, I'm sorry, I'm kind of sickish. Ah, I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel scum. Now, normally LEGO cities are fun.
Gotham cleanup continues. Batman, Robin, and other superheroes have been working alongside the Gotham City Police Department following the defeat of Lex Luthor and the Joker. And many of Arkham's most dangerous escapees are now back where they belong. With luck, everything will be back to normal soon, just in time for the next catastrophe. And you'll see it here first on Gotham City News.
By the way, she's a curvy lady, so she has little black things. Anyway, you start out with Clark Kent, who can't fly because he's Clark Kent instead of Superman. Because that cape is really what makes the difference. Anyway, like any good LEGO city, you want to destroy everything you can with your laser vision. Normally you'd have blasters and all that stuff, and I don't think you were quite restricted. Like in the original games, they didn't do this character thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but it's something experimental. Anyway, you might see these things, you can break them for a couple of studs, but it's much more worth just walking over them once. And when I say I've played this once before, I have. The vehicles in this level are fucking retarded, there's one that's completely broken, the rest are animals that don't really do much. I don't like this one at all. And as you can see, the game constantly reminds you of the fact that you need 1 million and not a scrap less. Also, I like how the shading is fucking retarded. It's ferromagnetism. You can't lose any studs. All studs are automatically entered into your studometer, so don't worry about that. Again, you want to stick with your laser vision. It is the best tool in the game, after all, for destroying things. Also, don't forget he can just walk into stuff. So really, he's the best guy. Anyway, I'm going to turn this on early, because it will make that thing go kaboom. Attaboy. By the way, the entire environment is surrounded by water, so if you need some fresh water, you can just get it anywhere. Sneaky, sneaky. Note, you cannot turn on the following cheats. Any of the blue ones, which is nice. So as you can see, this is a semi-accurate representation of absolutely fucking fuck all. It doesn't even have a bat cave. It just has, oh, here's a playground. Oh, we can't even toggle. Like, that's not even a function. Also, you don't miss anything if you just... You can't destroy the rockets without turning on the little machine. But it's just a faster way of doing it, in my opinion. Also, unlike good LEGO, like, even LEGO Lord of the Rings, there wasn't any sort of linear progression to what you did. You just sort of ran around and collected stuff, and it was fun. And it was games, and it was silly, and it was McSpazatron. There's a reason that this thing can be accessed from both sides, by the way. Which has to do with a vehicle we later get that controls like an absolute fucking asshole. It does. Suffice it to say, reinstigate your laser vision. You might be noticing that there's a couple of generators over there. That is a side job we're going to do eventually, just to keep lasering things, you know. Clean up the place! Like a mafioso would. By shooting it with lasers. You can't do anything with Ace Chemicals until you unlock Superman. By the way, Superman in this particular, I kind of like what they did in this Lego City with Superman. That you actually go and, you know, you do the thing that Superman always does when he wants to transform. Shits on his friends and forgets their birthdays. Laser vision, everyone. Truth be told, I never liked the whole destroying stuff, even in the others. It was one of the weaker parts of the Lego cities. Unfortunately, we can't make the final letter, the L, which requires us to destroy this sign, which unfortunately requires us to charge up the power station and pull that little thing down there. But don't worry, it's marked on the agenda. The more observant may notice that yes, this is in fact Lego, the Lego part where the park is and all that. It's enough, faithful enough replica, but I think they should have just not done this. Just do this, and you'll be done in a second. So now we unlock the penguin. Just insert a penguin bomb and kaboom! Now switch over to Clarkington Kent and start lasering that shit. Don't forget, kids, a generous application of laser may save your life one day. Look at all the money! Money, 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 money! Pick up the penguin again, and don't forget, you can blow up all the stuff. Now, in traditional style with Lego Cities environments, most vehicles tend to unlock some sort of path, trail of studs that you can collect. Typically, they are blue studs, so they're worth a lot of money if you happen to put forth a few extra seconds of your time. Not all vehicles, though. This will let us enter the subway, which takes us to the southmost island. Don't forget that if you jump, you can turn invisible very quickly without having to wait for the animation. You'll notice... Actually, where's the second lever? There's no second lever. I remember there being a second lever that you could pull. Anyway, if you pull the lever over here, you'll open it up. Okay. I remember you could go through that, but you can't. So apparently, there's still a lot of studs to collect over there, so you might want to keep that in your head, in your good old-fashioned noggin. Anyway, we don't really need the sensor suit from this point forward. But I do want to go back and pick up those items. Anyway, the church is completely indestructible. Don't even give a shit. Just laser everything. This is kind of cool. That is the only thing in this level that kind of makes me go, oh, that's pretty neat. Oh, it lets us fly. There's that. The wheelchair doesn't do anything, so don't bother. Now, unlike most LEGO cities, which I remember all of exactly 1-something studs, this one actually comes with a freelanced more than 1 million. Which I think is becoming a trend. Like, originally it was like, oh no, you gotta get everything or you'll fail. By the way, you can't interact with everything just yet. There is a free play mode, because this is for some... I don't know why they did that, because you have to beat it 2 times. First time to get the gold brick, second time to get the vehicle we're missing. Don't forget to pick up those spare studs. By the way, your suit's safe, meaning that once you switch a suit, you're pretty much fresh out of luck, chum. Gotta pick it up back where you originally got it. Whoopty-whoopty-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Of course, now that we have soups, we can usually just fly around. So this part's kind of weird. You build this thing, right? It doesn't do anything for you. Do not get distracted by the light. That light means absolutely nothing. Nothing happens if you interact with the light. It doesn't show anything. It doesn't do anything. Don't bother with the light. Now around here you want to stop, get off. You might notice that the studs vanish. That is a typical trait of stud-related injuries. You want to turn this off because there is a ramp here we can utilize in order to get some additional studs. I remember this vehicle controlling like an absolute ass, but it's deciding to cooperate today. There's Soups. And anyway, first thing I want to do is destroy this. Now, this is not all. This is actually a button. I have no idea who ideas it was to make this very unobvious button. But you need to activate this in order to activate the rest of it. I think we actually want Chem Suit Robin for this one. This is new. I don't... Wait. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is actually slightly better. We're going places, meeting people, saying hi. Dunder Mifflin. Do I want to be Chem Suit Robin? Yeah, to clean up the mess I made. Don't forget to clean up your mess. Yeah, we're definitely going to need a lightning Batman for this one. So let's find ourselves the line and let's get it. Because we need to charge a few generators. There's 3 generators in the area that already have power stored freshly in them. Actually, I think I'm going to do the underground place first. Get out of here. Get out of here. Attaboy. Is there anything I want to do over... Well... We don't have a lightning suit Batman, so we can't do anything right yet. So let's just fly back. Let's take our time, soak up the scenery, and just enjoy life. By the way, you can already destroy these things. For some reason, you can already destroy the upper floor. I wish they had the sprint function installed, but I guess that also would have caused Superman to have a weird flying mechanic, so whatever. Anyway, you want to pick up some current, because they're... Oh no, that's how you get the demo suit. Do I want to do that right now? Oh, so this unlocks a current, so that you don't need Superman to get this. Let's just unlock the demo suit already, and we'll do that in a moment. Sure. Yeah, there's not much to say! Like, most LEGO cities are small, and actually the one in LEGO Lord of the Rings is ridiculously large for no good reason. And there's a lot less fun. This one's already pretty dumb, but... Oh yeah, by the way, you're free to take the current back from this one. Oh, the reason, by the way, that those little things look like scuttles of shit is because in some of the older LEGO games you could actually have a red brick that let you shit with an animal. You turned it on, you press the circle button, and an animal would shit out a little turd. It was pretty cute! Oh, by the way, this one has another one of those blue trails. But we just want the current. It's another good LEGO City tip, is always keep a vehicle close so you know where to go. I do not know, nor do I care, what that does. Look at all those coin gemins. We're almost there. Huzzah, huzzah. This animal jumps like Mario. Fist up, ready to break a brick with it. I would not like to break a brick with my fist. That just sounds so painful. And even if we miss something, because we practically have to play this twice. Oh, it's just a purple. Neato, Matito. Neato, Matito, Neato, There's also no timer. Like in the original, there was a lot of timers going on. But the main reason you did this is not because you got something for it, but because you got a timer. And that sense of accomplishment, and the fact that the level was nice to play. Oh, it's the Wayne building. Well, of course they'd have one of that. We're lifting this company to new altitudes. Best joke 2012. I only need a few more Ks, so let's just fly around at the speed of sound. Destroy, search, eliminate, destroy, search, eliminate. Buy fresh pair of underpants. Destroy, search, eliminate. Wash socks, wash socks. wash, socks, wash, socks, wash, socks. We won by the power of a coin. No! I remember in the old days when that happened, you were like, fuck! Where is it? And you were like, faux shizzle. Like, if you didn't... You can see we're still missing a percentage. For one, we need to buy a certain character. Does the Bat computer actually register Lego City as a location you can teleport to? No, but we can go to Gotham Park and save ourselves the hassle-matassle. Wonder who the last character will be. Supergirl, really? Of all the entities in the world that could have been the last character, it had to be laziest character number 2. Fuck you, video game. You're this. I think you all know what my review is going to be. Like, it's no contest on if I'm going to give this game a good score or a bad score.
Great Gotham cleanup continues. Batman, Robin, and other superheroes.
Yeah, you really shouldn't stand in the way. You're gonna be the Flash all this time, because I want to be able to travel from point A to point B really quick. Could Poison Ivy do something with these things? That's another thing Clark Kent could never do. Oh! By the way, if you wonder why I was always such an iffy person when it comes to... when I keep jumping out, it's because the L and R buttons are sometimes used to accelerate in this game. And again, that's one thing I do want to complain about, is there's some inconsistency in the controls in this game, and it really starts to show at some points. Maybe then we can take care of this, like, on a dime. Oh, I see. Because it's a bumper cart. Anyway, to save the day. By the way, why is Superman blonde? Isn't like the whole Western world obsessed with blonde people? Why does he have black hair? Because I think there was some agreement about blonde people being better. Despite Hitler being a complete and utter ass. Man, that just only reminds me of that time that Batman, or someone at least, in the DC universe was dealing with the problem of beards. Like, god damn it, comic books, you're just weird. Which is why they probably never came to Europe. It's because it's a native product, it sells better in the native market. That's how things typically work. Oh, you got a bullshit product, like Japan tends to do all the bloody time? Well, it probably won't sell too well outside of Japan, because it's not something that your culture, that any other culture really gives a shit about. Like, if you make something, then obviously it's because of your cultural upbringing that you have those particular ideas. What to do, when the saints go marching in. Holy shit, it's AI that actually does something for once. I am intrigued. I just heard the best horn in the world. That was amazing. And there it goes again. By the way, the reason I got stuck originally is because I didn't know you could press this. There is very little indication that this is a button. No, the lot. Oh no, Aquaman, someone needs your help for once. Honestly, the power to endlessly squirt water is actually a useful power for fires. Which, by the way, never happened underwater, Aquaman. Look at all that money. Money, 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 money! I've got to pee. I've got to take a leak. I've got to pee, I've got to pee, I've got to pee, I've got to pee, 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 pee. I didn't know you died if you stayed in the water long enough. Oh no! I can destroy buildings just by looking at them. Gosh darn it, Soups. You're just going crazy. Also, what does he have against bicycles? Think. Money, 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 money. I'd like me some money, some precious money. Of course, I settled for nothing less than all the money. Or as science defines it, all the bloomdimins. My presence alone shatters a million objects. How wonderful. To know that I have the power. Neato, Matito. Ha! Neato. I've got to pee so bad, I've got to pee so bad, I've gotta visit the toilet, I gotta pee, I gotta pee, I gotta pee. But I shan't halt until I've accomplished my goal of being a Pokemon master. Can I destroy that? Nope. I am 10 seconds away actually from stopping this tomfoolery and actually just visiting the bathroom. At some point you must make the healthy adult decision. Only 2 more K, 200K. Oh, it's already been destroyed. Great. I should really look at this nose of mine with all the sniffles and the snaffles. The Batsuit Batman can do nothing that Man-Bat can without a suit. That's kind of interesting. Glug-glug-glug-glug-glug-glug-glug. And then comes along more money, 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 money. Where is... oh yeah, up there. I am invisible, I am invisible, the Flash is an idiot. But I'm too fast! Nobody asked for that, you fucker. Na 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 bat girl, girl bats. Neato. Neato, neato. Lord of the dead. Neato, neato. Bake me some bread. Neato, neato. How do you do? Neato, neato. Don't chew on my shoe. Neato, oh neato. Chum, how have you been? Neato, neato. You certainly don't know how to spell your name. You might want to have that checked out. Neato, neato. Let's jump in the sky. Neato, neato. Your books are so fly. Neato, neato. Oh, where do I go? Neato, neato. Sorry I was late for the show. Neato mojito. Not as good as you think. Neato mojito. He looks like a chink. I think that's the best point to end it. So that everyone will remember the racism. Nito, oh Nito, where do you live? Nito, oh Nito, I'll stab you with a shiver. Nito, oh Nito, I cannot fly. Nito, oh Nito. So, we pretty much played every level, done everything. And we have a whopping 100% anno. And what do we get? Nothing. What did I get for my hard labor of beating that one level?
What can I do for you, sir? On its way, sir.
Harley Quinn's fucking motorcycle. This is all you get for 100%ing the game. I don't know. Well, no, you need all those golden bricks to get it. Though technically you could get Supergirl. Yeah. So, kinda crappy. For all intents and purposes. But, I think that's it. What is my review of this game? This game gets a 5. It's a passable game, but the moment you take it for more than it is, which is just play it for 5 minutes and then never look back. If you buy it on a fucking sale, because this game is not worth anywhere near the price that any big game developer asks these days. Look at this thing. It's so terribly modeled for something that's unlocked last. All I get is that my 100% flashes. Wow, that is the best reward ever, video game. If there's anything else, you'll see it in a moment. If there isn't anything else, then I'd like to say this game is not good. It's a passable game, but for a Lego game, it just gets a lot of points docked for being fucking retarded. The voice acting makes the game way more serious than it should be. The goofy whimsicalness is traded in for way seriousness that only really works for those dumbass shooters you see these days. So it's trying to appeal to an audience that it shouldn't appeal to. Then there's the completionist that doesn't give you anything fun. I mean, the Lego Gotham City isn't very interesting to begin with. Overall, the game lacks a lot of character, too. You want to know the character of Lego Batman 1? That was a villain story, for fuck's sake. You got to see how plans were set up, and nobody talked. It was all just funny pointing and stuff, and it was silly and fun. And it gave you some credit, because you had to figure out what they were trying to imply. As obvious as they were. So yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Whatever's gonna fill this time slot, it's probably going to be either one of the good old-fashioned LEGO games, despite the fact that I hate the Cantina as it is in the Complete Saga, and I really prefer the one from the originals. God, I miss the original trilogy. But I think I don't have the game or the PlayStation 2 to play it with, so there's that. You think you could just walk on water, but nope. Then there's... What is this for? You're gonna see that nobody knew what the hell they were doing with this game. Look at how terribly modeled these people are. They don't even have the little leg holes. The enemies have leg holes!